What up, Demon? Lo que, mi gente? You already know this is Punch Run Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo. Shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the numbers, huh? The numbers has been reported. 240K for Earl the True Spence versus Udenis Ugas. 240K? 240K? That's it? That's it? Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, if you follow the channel, y'all already know, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. In my live commentary, I said, you know what? The production, the marketing, Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones. You know, I was actually seeing posters. I haven't seen boxing posters in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I saw the poster of Dennis Ugas and Earl Spence in the mall. I said, yo, they put a lot of money into this, into building this fight so it could be a success. 240K? Oh man. Again, man, props to the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. It was a great fight. It was a great outing for Earl the True Spence. We ain't taking nothing away from that. But 240K, and people talking about superstar. Now he's a star in the sport of boxing. I believe that he's a star in Dallas, Texas. But 240K, man, that ain't a superstar type of number. I think we need to quit it with trying to compare Earl Spence or Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is a damn superstar, all right? So I don't want to hear nobody talking about no damn Earl the True Spence is a superstar next to Canelo Alvarez. You need to quit that bull. We need to quit that bullshit. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I don't believe, even though that we want to see Bud Crawford versus Earl the True Spence. That's the primary fight in the welterweight division. That's probably one of the most primary. That's the primary fight in the damn sport of boxing, y'all. But I don't think that boxing could afford what Earl Spence and Terence Crawford wants. Just let's be real, let's be honest. Look, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't want to hear it, but I got to keep it real, unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. I'm a fan, but I got to see it from a business point of view as well, so I won't be as frustrated as we've been for the past 3 years. The business of boxing do not care about our feelings. Let me repeat. The business of boxing do not care about our feelings. This is why you see a fight like Thurman versus Barrios pay-per-view, or Gervonta Tan Davis and his pay-per-view events with Barrios and Leo Santa Cruz and who else? Who else? They putting Rolly, you know what I'm saying? Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz. It's the reason. Because the business of boxing don't give a damn about our feelings. We do not dictate what's the next move for a promoter, for the networks, or things of that nature. This is boxing. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all do not want to hear it, but I'm just got to keep it real. We gotta humble ourselves. Just like we want boxing business to humble itself, but we're not in the boxing business. We don't got no stocks in these fighters or stocks, and we just pay for the damn streams and shit like that. But I'm gonna keep it real. The business of boxing, and just like I had a conversation with the WBO president Paco one time, he said, boxing business is none of the fans' business. Straight up like that. He told me straight up like that. So I'm telling y'all, it is what it is. The business of boxing don't give a damn about our feelings. They don't give a damn that we want to see the Undisputed. It didn't give a damn that we wanted to see Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua for the Undisputed. It ain't care. It ain't care that we want to see Andre Ward versus Triple G. It ain't care. It did not care. We almost was going to miss Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor if it wasn't for Jake Paul to up in the value of Amanda Serrano. We got great fights in the sport of boxing, but I'm going to tell you like this. It's hard for us to get the fight that the fans want to see in the time that the fans want to see it. It is what it is. So I'm going to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Thurman, whether you like it or not, whether you think that he ain't the same fighter, he's not an elite, he's washed up, he's Derrick Rose, whatever y'all want to call it, he's not one time, whatever y'all want to call it. The PBC business was built with Keith Thurman and Earl the True Spence. It just makes sense, business sense. If they can't afford the Bud Crawford Earl Spence, they definitely could afford Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence, or Keith Thurman versus Bud Crawford to build for that fight. It is what it is. I'm going to say it right here. I've been saying it for 3 years. I said, we're not going to get Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford. And at least one of these guys, before they do fight, if they do fight, one of them will have to take out Keith Thurman. because that's another golden goose of PBC. Keith Thurman, whether you like it or not, is a golden goose of PBC, especially in the welterweight division, alongside with Errol Spence. That's the most lucrative PBC fight there is. Thurman and Spence. But you get Bud in it. It's just sad that, the skills and talent, the excitement of Errol Spence is pay-per-view worthy, but the personality with guys and Errol Spence just couldn't be built. Just can't be two humble cats trying to sell a fight. Somebody got to be the one that's going to promote the fight. And Keith Thurman does that versus Bud or Errol Spence. And we all know for sure that the man that actually be getting Errol Spence tight is Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? He'll get off that humble, quiet, demeanor. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to tell you like this right now, whether you like it or not. Before we see Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence, we going to see Bud or Thurman or Spence and Thurman. It is what it is. Hey, I want to see the undisputed, but I got to understand the business of boxing, so I won't be as frustrated as we all should be. But we got to understand the business of boxing. It is what it is. Some people don't care, but I'm going to tell you the truth. The boxing business don't give a F about what we think, what we feel, or what we want. It is what it is.